And something that I wanted to show you is this idea of the breath, the diaphragm, and the pelvic floor. But if we think about this as the top of the diaphragm, and this as the base of the pelvis, the pelvic floor, when we breathe in, the dome at the top of the diaphragm descends, yeah, and at the same time so does the pelvic floor. So it's like the pelvic floor kind of softens or spreads a little bit as we breathe in. And then as we breathe out, the diaphragm just naturally gathers a little bit, and the top of the diaphragm rounds back up, sort of like an umbrella, like a dome. So I'm just going to show you a couple more times. We breathe in, it's like the pelvic floor spreads and relaxes just in a really natural way. And then we breathe out. There's no real contracting unless you're working sort of to rehab the pelvic floor. And it all kind of gathers at the pelvic floor and the diaphragm dome. So that's kind of what's going to be happening internally while we work with the diaphragmatic breath. But it is, just make yourself really comfortable lying on your back. You may like to have a little cushion behind the head if that's comfortable for your neck. You may like to have your knees bent or extended, so just kind of settle in. Taking a moment to check that you feel really supported, neck relaxed, face. And just at the beginning of the practice, it's our transition from our busy day into this precious time for ourselves. Let's draw the attention onto the movement of the breath. There's an aspect of the breath that can be so nourishing, and we can access that by relaxing, starting to relax the physical body. As you tune into how you're feeling today, if you want to relax anywhere that might be tense, feeling as though you can sigh out at anything at any point. Open the mouth with a big loud sigh. And just start to take your attention to the lower part of the rib cage. And as you follow the breath with your mind, as you breathe in, can you imagine the bottom of the rib cage is like an umbrella? And as you breathe in, it expands not only front but sides and back on the breath in. And then as you breathe out, that whole area just draws in. So just kind of follow that for a few breaths, always at your own natural or comfortable rhythm. The inhale, feeling that sort of 360 expansion of the rib cage, doesn't have to be over the top. And in the out breath, can you let all the breath out? All the breath out on the exhale. Let's do at least a couple more rounds. Inhale, rib cage like an umbrella, expanding. Exhaling. As you exhale all the breath out, this completion of the exhale is an important piece. One more round at your own rhythm. If you feel that you're ready to come out, just begin some deeper breaths, some gentle movements in your body, maybe wriggling the fingers and toes and circling the ankles and wrists a couple of times in each direction. You might want to stretch the arms overhead and then gather the knees into the chest, just some easeful rocking of the knees, maybe turning of the head, until you feel ready to roll onto one side and take as much time as you need to come to a comfortable seated position. Just if you would like to, you can close your eyes or just keep the gaze soft as you come to sit with the pelvis grounded, the spine long. And feel the breath. I come home to my breath whenever I need to. My breath helps me to restore peace and tranquility. My breath helps me connect to my inner voice. I trust my inner voice. I trust myself. I am whole. I am complete. When you feel ready, let's take a deep breath in together. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bringing them down. Acknowledging the mind. And to the center of the chest. Bowing your head, an appreciation, a gratitude for yourself, for the life that you have. Honoring your soul. Closing now. Namaste.